Hi everyone, I hope you're well. We're in Parshat Rabbi in Deuteronomy, in the middle of the book, and we read, "You are children of the Lord your God. You shall not gash yourselves or shave the uh, front of your heads because of the dead." So what does that mean? It's in its context, in its historical context, it clearly means that you don't do the death rituals um, that were common in the ancient Near East. There were lots of communities, civilizations that had a kind of a cult of the dead. We are about a cult of the living, not a cult of the dead. So I think on some simple level, that's what it's saying. What I think is perhaps more meaningful to us about this notion of what does it really mean when I just said, oh, we're into the cult of the living, not the cult of the dead. What I think that means more profoundly is that something that I think we all feel keenly when we lose a parent, and especially when we've lost both parents, which is that we're orphans, we're alone. There's just a sense of, as long as you have a parent, you're always a kid in some way. And I think this verse, in some ways, is just saying something really beautiful, which is that as painful as it is to lose a parent, Jews always have God as a kind of a mega parent. And that sense of the pain of loneliness, of losing one's childhood in a very deep way, it's perfectly appropriate, the right way to feel, intuitively the right way to feel. But the point is, you always have that relationship with God. And I think that's really a beautiful thought. So I think the Torah is pushing us to think about what it means to be alone, what it means to have a parent, what it means to lose a parent, what it means to feel that loss, what it means to still feel love and connection with other relationships. They don't compensate in the sense of they don't replace another relationship, but they matter too. Shabbat Shalom.